Hello YouTube, hope you are all good. It's Craig, Quinny, Super Quintendo here. With yes, pickups, as you have guessed. It is always pickups. I've been waiting a while to do this. I've got so much stuff to go through. Finding time to do videos when you have a family, job, children, yeah, it's just tricky. So here I am, hopefully no disturbances. It's the 6-week holidays and there are children everywhere. Right, so yeah, no erms as well. I'll try to keep the erms to a minimum. We have sun, lovely day, very nice day. We've got a week of it apparently. Today's been like 26, 27, something like that, here where I am. So yeah, we have the sun beaming through the windows, which is nice. Nice natural lighting, you can see the games. I need to do a game room tour as well. Game room. It's not a room, it's a cupboard under the stairs. It's Harry Potter style, that's what it is. That's where it will be, the cupboard under the stairs tour. Right, let's get into this. What have I been playing? I've just completed Become Human. Detroit Become Human on PS4. Really good game, highly recommend it. It's the kind of game that I like. It's short, it's not like a very long game. I can't really put enough time in and invest into these like long RPG style open world games because I can just never get around. Like Red Dead 2, I'm struggling. I got Red Dead 2 a year ago now and I'm struggling to complete it. I just can't find the time to do it. It's such a big game. I will go back to it, but yeah, Become Human, Detroit, very good game. Story based, like chapter kind of based game. I think there's 35 chapters. I was doing like 4 a night, so yeah, it took a while, but good. Really enjoyed it. Let's get into the pickups. I've literally just been and done a pickups. I bought. What have we got in this episode? It's a very good episode for retro. We have N64. We've got Mega Drive. We've got GameCube. We've got Wii. We've got NES. We've got Game Gear. We've got Xbox. We've got it all. Apart from SNES, I'm laying off the SNES. We've got toys as well. A couple of figures, which is a random one from a charity shop. I'm going to go through these Xbox games first. I've literally just done this. It's 25 quid. These are going to go. I know for a fact they are. £25 on these. I'm not going to open them up. I'll just go through them. 25 quid. I scan them all into the CX scanner. It comes to £54, I believe. So yeah, I doubled my money, a little bit more. Some of them are scratched, I don't know if they'll accept all of them, but I'm not an Xbox fan, I don't even own an Xbox, so that's just all the trade for it. There's not so great. Far Cry, Marvel, superheroes, Batman, all the Lego games bring a few quid. Some of these, oh look, you've got an OG Xbox game there. Battlefront 2, I think that brings 6-7 quid. Batman 3, Avengers, they're the big hitters really. Like 6-7 quid. They've just been launched. Let's get that out of the way. Next, I might have to break this video down. Don't know if I'm going to get through this within the allocated time. Next, brother-in-law, he gave me a bag with an N64 in. He's like, I found this. I don't really use it. I know you're into your retro. Take this off my hands, you can have it. Which was epic. So it was an N64 and like 4 games. I had all the games boxed. There was your standard like GoldenEye, Mario World? GoldenEye, Mario World. Like a wrestling game. Couple more. His N64 was in really nice nick and I had a loose N64, so I sold my loose one. I sold the loose games and I think I got £55 for it. I just sold one controller, the grey one, and I kept all the other ones. He had like a load of coloured ones, which is cool. So blue, green, another 2 blue and a green. He had, what else was in the bag? A Nintendo 4-score, which was epic. I don't have an NES 4-score, so that was sweet. That was also in there. Don't know what NES games are for, players. Comments below. I don't know off the top of my head. Gauntlet, that's one I can think of. Gauntlet, I know that is. He had a couple of NES joypads, all nicely bagged in these like sandwich bags. Epic. So yes, that was FOC. This was a strange one. This was on Facebook Marketplace. I love Marketplace. I do Marketplace more than carboot. So this was on Marketplace. It was up for £30. I managed to get him down to 25, and this has been on my eBay watch list for a while now. And it is Batman Return, not Revenge yet, Return of the Joker. So this randomly, Palais of course, which is what I collect. This randomly came up on Marketplace. So I messaged the guy, will you accept 25? He said yes, perfect. Next, I've been to a carboot as well, as carboot pickup. Another Marketplace pickup, £25. We have another blue. This, I think, is my 5th or 6th blue 3DS XL. This one has got the protectors on still, which is cool. I think CX pays £50 for these, 48 or £50. So it's instantly doubling my money because I'm going to CXs. I think you can sell it on eBay for maybe £50, £60. But it didn't come with a charger or anything like that. It all works. I made sure of that. But yeah, I don't know whether I keep this one and sell my blue one because the screen protectors, the outside is a bit chipped, they always are. But other than that, yeah, sweet, 25 quid, decent. I have another random Marketplace, oh, sorry about that, I thought that was a wife beeping the horn. She's out at the gym at the moment, it was the neighbour. Anyway, I have another Marketplace pickup. I was going to leave this till last. In fact, I am going to. Another Marketplace pickup for like a proper order one. I will show you that soon. So these are a Direct Deals Friday Game Shop pickup. I went in. This is since I've stopped collecting SNES for a while. I'm kind of targeting games that I have hardly any of. Platforms, sorry. That I hardly have any of, i.e. Master System and GameCube. I need to boost them up. The numbers are very low for those. So this is one of them. Animaniacs, £6. I think I got it for £5. Edgar's, the Great Edgar Hunt. As you can see, it's all in there, all nice and snazzy. They always are from Lee. Top guy, top games, always nice and clean. That one had good ratings, and I loved Animaniacs back in the day. I haven't played it, so I'm looking forward to that. We have Batman Vengeance. This had £10. I think I got it for 8 or 9. Again, all very snazzy, all looking good. Batman, Batman on any platform is welcome. So I haven't got a Batman game on the GameCube. I think there's a few. I think there's Batman Begins as well. I'm sure there's Batman Begins on there. So they are nice additions. Then we have 2 Master System games. I'm not going to open this up because it's in the protector. It will take me all day. Speedball. I never knew there was Speedball 1. I thought it just went, I know it's daft, but I thought it just went straight to Speedball 2. Do you know, like Goonies 2 on the NES? But there is Speedball 1 on the Master System. And he had it, and it was £6. I haven't looked this up actually to see if I got a good deal on that. But God knows where it's like. I don't know whether this was like extremely poor and Speedball 1 is where it's at, but I have both now. That was £6. I think I got it for £5. He always knocked me like 1 or 2 quid off. And then we have Double Dragon. This wasn't priced. And we searched it and it was going for like 10, 15, 20, 25. It was all over the place. And he was like, pick one. Just say number from 1 to 4. So obviously I didn't know which order it went in. The £10, he searched sold listings on eBay. It was like 10, 15, 20 or 25. He's like, pick a number. I'm like, I think I picked 2 or something. Anyway, I got it for like 15, which... What, did I get it for 15? No, I got these 4 for 30. These 4 for £30. So that had 6 on it. That had 10, so that's nearly like 50. Well, that's more than 15 itself. Yeah, I must have got it for 10. He gave me them all for 30. So I was made up with that. What else did I get? I got something else off of him. Oh yeah, Axley, but I've already showed that in the previous video. So actually I managed to get off of him for trading a phone. I traded an old iPhone in. I think it was iPhone 7 or something. And it was in decent nick, and he gave me Axley, and he also there was like 15 or 20 pound. I said, how much are you going to give me store credit? And I can't remember, he said a figure, so I bought Axley, and then there were like 15 left over, or 20 quid, and I said I'd love one of these boxed. And he's like, pick any one, any colour you want, you can take it. So I went for the red one. We got it for like 15 quid. And it was like one of the nicest ones as well. And it's, yeah, really nice nick inside. Because Gemma's brother, my wife's brother, the brother-in-law had just given me the N64 loose, and I knew I had a green, a blue. I thought, I want a red. So I got my first box controller. This is going to set off a theme now. I know for a fact it is. I'm going to want them all boxed. And he has them all. So I know for a fact that's going to set off a theme. Last couple of pickups. I hope I'm not babbling on too much. So we have carboot pickup, which I'll do now. And I'll leave this one till last. Went to a carboot. Second one of the year. I don't go on many. I don't get up in time. Yeah, I didn't get much. I went at like 6 a.m. There was just nothing much there. Proper weird though. So strange. So I walked into this carboot. The first stall I walk up to, I kid you not, bear in mind all these other stalls I've already put up. This was the first one as you walk through the gates. I see these on the table, which is odd. And it's the first stall as well. All the like lizards and everything were further down where all the new cars were parking up. You know, as soon as they get out of the car, what have you got? Have you got games? This was the first one through the gates. It was so strange. So I walked through the gates and I see these on the table. And you instantly think, okay, this is the guy who's got a lot of gaming stuff and they're all priced high. So I just grabbed, as soon as I walked over, I just grabbed these like that. And I went, how much for your Master System games? And he went, £2 each. I was like, what? Yes, please. So I'm looking through them to make sure they're complete, and they are all complete. We have Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Trap. Is this the one that got remastered on the PS4? Not sure. We have Chuck Rock. So these are my first ever boxed Game Gear games. We have Paperboy. All lovely condition as well. There's a few nicks, like there's a dink out there, look. But other than that, man, honestly, these are really decent. And we have just standard Wonder Boy. And they're all complete. Ah, that one's got a cut there, but I'll just give you, look at that, the boots, the old boots price on 30 quid, 29 now. Don't like opening them, but there you go. All in great nick. How random is that, seeing Game Boy games? Game Gear games. Box complete ones. Strange. That was the first stall. Didn't see anything else then. I did. I saw like Wii's and N60. I saw an N64 game randomly loose. I picked it out of like a basket. Turned it round. It was Battle Tanks. It had a price of 25 quid on. I was like, what? That's how the day kind of went. Like a Wii box to black one. How much? 40 quid. It just carried on going like that until the last stall. This woman had a Wii. She had lots of stuff, accessories with it. I didn't need the Wii. I said to her, how much for this? Box Wiimote, very nice nick. It looks as if it's not been out. She was like £2. And then this game, how much for that? Zelda, Skyward Sword. Unfortunately missing the manual. It's got the CD in there, but is that the music? Yeah, I think so. And missing the manual. She's like £1.50. I paid £3.50 for those two. Happy with that. And that was it for the car boot. Last but not least, I have the best pickup. So yes, sorry again, daughter at the door wanting me. Last but not least, this is the loveliest of the bunch, like for the last month or so, however long I haven't done a video. So with receiving it was a bit slim on the alarm selling side, so I didn't have any funds in my eBay and such. This came up on Marketplace for 75 quid, and I knew that was a decent price in general. This game can go for like 100, 120. Came up for 75 quid. And I'm like, I'd love to get that. I just didn't have 75 quid on me. And then I received this N64. I sold this N64 from the brother-in-law for like 55 quid. I messaged the guy. Yeah, it came up and I was watching it. I saved it. And it was up for like a week. And he didn't sell it. I thought there's something fishy about that. Anyway, I messaged him, would you take 65? He said, yeah, straight away. What bonus? Went and picked it up. And it is none other than Castlevania for the Mega Drive, the new generation. It's Bloodlines. Bloodlines, was it Genesis? I'm sure it was. Anyway, absolutely made up. It's no hooky copy or anything. We've got a slice here out of the cover. It's the real deal. I just couldn't believe how much I got it for. And it is complete. And so I met the guy. He's got the Konami. There you go. And he's like, I'm like, how come you're selling this random game? He's like, this is just I've sold all my games off recently. I kept hold of this one because it was my most favourite game as a kid. Because I kept hold of it. And then I saw how much it was going for. I thought I'd sell it. I'm like, well, he didn't see how much it was going for because he sold it to me for like half price. Could have at least got 90, 100 quid probably. I put it on one of the groups, a picture saying 65 quid for this, and everyone were like, what? No way. And it is in, as you can see, it's in lovely nick. So I was absolutely made up with that. This is like the biggest game I've got on the Mega Drive, easily. I've got Streets of Rage 3, maybe that's the second big hitter. I've not played it, I never had this as a kid. I had a bunch of games, motorbike in the background. I have a bunch of games, but I never had Castlevania for the Mega Drive. I only ever played it on the SNES. Don't know if it's similar or what, but I am mega happy to have this in the collection. Castlevania New Generation, I can put that away finally. It's been sat here on the side for ages. Does anyone else do that with the games when they've got a big pile? That was a nice one. Got lots of nice ones. This is the one of the year, this, for me, these Game Gear games. From a carboot. Oh, I've got figures. I had a few figures from a charity shop. You just don't see that from a carboot box Game Gear games. It's so strange. Oh, anyway, so they were there on the table. I picked them up. And as I said to the guy, how much for these? He's like, 2 quid. A woman comes in, a Polish woman. And I went, do you have the system? And this woman just grabbed this bag. I would never have told there was a Game Gear in there. It just looked like a wash bag. And she picked it up and unzipped it, and the Game Gear. He's like, it's there. And she's like, how much? And he's like, tenner. I think she got it for like a tenner. Had a couple of loose games. It had Sonic and Sonic Chaos. A couple of loose games. I think I got a better deal with these. They're the 4 first complete Game Gear games I have in my collection, which is strange because Game Gear was my first system as a kid. Well, my brother had the Master System, my brother had the Mega Drive, my brother had the Spectrum. I never had my own, I always just played his. My first personal own one was a Game Gear I got for Christmas, so you would have thought I would have targeted that. But yeah, weird. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. This might be a long one, I don't know actually how long. I've cut it into 3, so I don't know. Oh, figures! I'll show them next time. Just a few random figures we have. What's his name from Thundercats? Tigra? Is it Tigra? Charity shop, quid. I'm looking to just move these on because I know some of them bring money. This is a random one. I knew it was a Power Ranger, but I haven't followed Power Rangers since like the original 90s. Is a Samurai something or other. Samurai Showdown. And I've looked him up and he goes for like 15 quid. He was a quid as well. Then we have a Transformer. This is Autobot Hound, I believe. He opens up and everything, and I haven't really checked how he does it. I think that's maybe kind of a couple of quid. He was 75p, I think he'll go for a couple of quid. And then another Power Ranger, I don't know whether he's a samurai, he looks more like a pirate, this guy. But I found him, and he goes for 5-6 quid. So 20 quid I'll get for them 4. And I think I paid £3 odd, because a couple of them are 75p. Yeah. 75p. 75p. Yeah, randomly in a charity shop. Figures. Pizarro's Pieces, who put me on the figures. Watching his videos. Right, I'm done. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace.